Now in my small little home garage, I have pretty much every fabrication tool known to man. I mean, I have a drill press, I have welders, I have a plasma cutter, I have pretty much everything. But there's one thing I don't have, and that is a welding fixture table for doing frames. And I need to build one. So let's go. Now I'm going to start building my table out of some 2x4 steel because I want this thing super strong. And in those boxes are the 36 by 24 Harbor Freight welding pegboard steel, I guess you can call it. But I just want the tabletop. I don't want the rest of the things because that stuff's flimsy as hell. But I'll open the boxes so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, now that I got the boxes open, now I can see what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. And most of that I'm not going to use. I'm actually going to use these right here, these casters, because they lock down in place so the table doesn't move. But the two things that I need the most are the pegboards, this one and this one. And yeah, that seems pretty flimsy, but I got another one coming, so I'm probably just gonna double this one up and make it a pretty sturdy table. Of course, we're gonna make it sturdy because we're gonna use these 2x4. Okay, now that I got all of my metal cut out for the actual framing part of the fixture table. I now need something that is going to hold it. Now, some folks out there think that I go completely overboard when I'm trying to build or design something. And they're right. And this is no different, because I got these 6-inch I-beams. I mean, they're perfect. They hold up buildings. Why won't they hold up car frames and all kinds of heavy metal that I'm going to put on this welding fixture table? So we're going with 6-inch I-beams. I already got my vise mounted up there. Got another one. So let's start mocking all this stuff up and make it look like something. Frame all welded up in. That ain't going nowhere. I mean, yeah. Hopefully I don't ever have to move this thing. But we might put casters on it though. We might put casters on the bottom, some big heavy casters, so maybe I can move this around. Maybe one day when I get a bigger shop, I can actually use this. So all that's left now is to put the peg table in, if you will. You know, the fixture table, welding table stuff. So just gotta lay that all in and then probably tack that in as well, and I got myself a fabrication table. All right. Look at that. Now I know what you guys are gonna ask in the comments. You're gonna ask, why did I leave all that space? All that space that's basically not being used. But it is gonna be used, because I'm gonna mount that bench grinder. You see it right there? That bench grinder is gonna go right here. And I have two other corners that I can do something with. Right there and right there. I don't know. Maybe you might give me some suggestions in the comments. I mean, I'm running out of real estate here in my little home garage, so anything. Forgot one thing. You guys don't believe that it's a level table because I don't have any adjusters. This thing is level. You see that? Right in the middle. Here, let me go right here. Look at that. Level. So now we can start building the lowrider frame. Well, there you go. A custom made fixture fabrication table that I built for probably less than 300 bucks. I mean, you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. Just be creative, and there you go.